All right, so I bought a $10 Game Boy from Amazon. The link is in the description. This thing cannot be good, but we're going to be taking a look at it anyway. So it's got 400 games on it, a 3-inch screen. It's called a Tapdra, but it supports 2 players. We're going to take a look at the inside here. You can see that, I'm not going to read all this, but basically it's a 3-inch screen Game Boy. It comes with some interesting things. You get an AV cable, a charging cable, and a game controller. The one I got was blue. So we're going to check and see. I can see that this could be something that some people would be interested in, like basically for your kid, if you want to introduce them to retro gaming, like, but you know, you can't afford to get the original Game Boy and all the cartridges. Like, okay, maybe this could be something for you. But anyway, it's got a rechargeable battery and it's probably a horrible battery. The screen for sure is going to be not that great, but you know, you kind of get what you pay for. The case in it, you know, it's not the greatest quality, the speaker, but let's take a look at it. I did take a look at this before. If you can get past this main screen where you're like choosing the language here, once you get in, it's a pretty easy menu to get through. Like any kid that can read the different titles, there's not going to be pictures. And it does claim to have the 400 games. You can see the list here. You know, they're going to be able to get through this pretty good. So let's take a look at like Super Mario Brothers 3. And this was the game that I checked out. It's kind of interesting. It doesn't even say Super Mario. It just says 3. And you can change the volume here. There's going to be a USB for power up here. And also the controller that it comes with is in here. You can see the quality. Watch when I go into this. You'll see a little bit of screen tearing. You know, that little squaring, that was normal in the game. But like, you'll kind of see as I'm going around, you can see the quality. And some of the buttons are like, the top buttons are like turbo buttons, and the bottom ones are just like your standard Nintendo buttons, like A and B are right here, and these are like turbo versions. And this button will take you right back to the main screen, and then you got to press down and then go into English. It's not so bad when it comes to the UI. Like, you can hop in a game, and even Contra here, you can like pick, like, here is the 30 lives hack Contra version. Like, I'm not even going to put in the Konami code. You can if you select the normal one, but here I'm not even putting in the Konami code. It already gives me the 30 lives. And again, this is the A and B. You can check out, again, the quality is not that great. And here's the sticker. I can take that off and you can kind of see what it looks like without that sticker there. So yeah, you can play the game and you can see it's not the greatest screen, but keep in mind, this is also only $10. So we're going to take a look at some of the features that it comes with. Remember how I said it had this jack at the top? We're going to take a look at what you can do with that. We're going to set this aside. So take a look on the inside. It comes with this controller. Again, you get this all for $10. It's not the greatest quality, but it is what it is. So you also get the charging cable, and then you get this AV cable. We're going to check this out right now. So I have a RetroTink right here. So this is this is a really nice device. This is like $150 and allows you to upscale even any type of video that you put into it, like a, you know, whether it's you know, composite or component, you can scale that up. So we're going to connect the cables from this device, you know, right in to the RetroTink. We're gonna check it out right here, and there we go. We have the RetroTink. Now, if you take a look at the device here, you can see that you can also plug the controller in. But what I didn't really like about this is it looks like this controller that you plug in is really only for the second player. I'd kind of think it'd be cool if you could hook this up and then use the controller as you can use the controller like as the first player, but it doesn't look like you can do that. So I'll give you an example here. So we're going to go in, like, I can't move it around right now, but if I go to the Game Boy itself, or whatever, this clone console itself, and you can go in and you can see this controller doesn't really do anything right now. But let's go to Contra, okay? And then when you go, let's just go to the normal Contra. We're going to let that start up, and then we're going to hit select start so that we're going to get into the 2-player version. And so there I'm playing with the first player, and then I'm playing with the second player there. So there it is. You can do 2 players. It's only $10, and as you see in the video, it says RetroTink at the top. That is actually from the from the actual RetroTink itself. You can turn that off. I just wanted to show that the input is coming from the RetroTink, and there's a lot of different options. Now, that's a really good device, but what's really cool about the RetroTink is you can plug a whole bunch of things into it. Even this like little $10 Game Boy, you can plug it into it, right? This $10 Game Boy can be plugged into the RetroTink, and you can play it. So if there's anything that I definitely recommend that you would get is the RetroTink, because it's so compatible with different things. But this thing, again, it's good maybe for like a kid, you know, for only $10. You know, there's another thing that I picked up that I want to show you. So if you take a look at this, so I also bought this on Amazon. You can get these bundled together for $20. There's $20 options for, you get the Game Boy and you get this case, but I ended up buying this separately. Actually, this is what I bought for $10 at first, was just the case. And then I saw they had this Game Boy for $10. So what's cool about this this little case is it's a case. Just in case you didn't know what a case was, this is the case. So let me turn this sucker off. So if you want to keep your $10 Game Boy in pristine condition, this is the case you can get. It's a $10 case for your $10 Game Boy, and there you go. And you know what you could also do? Another option is buy 2 of these Game Boys for $20, and then you don't buy a case, and you just treat one of them however you want. Anyway, I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, but I wanted to let you know that Amazon, this is the cheapest Game Boy that I could find for $10. Now, if you guys are serious and you have questions about this unit, comment down below. If you want me to, if you have questions about like, hey, can you try out this game and let me know if it even loads? And I'll do that for you. You can go through the games list. Here they are. Pick whatever game that you want me to test out. Put that in the comments, and you can say, hey, does tennis even turn on? I'm not going to go through here and play all 400 games, but if you comment down below and want me to, you know, check out a game for you, and just, you know, reply back in the comments of, yeah, that game loads, or it doesn't load, or it has some issues, or whatever, I'll play it for a few minutes and let you know. That's it for me for the cheapest Game Boy clone that you can find on Amazon in the United States. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Let me know what a dumpster fire you think this is. But hey, if you got a small kid that wants to play this, let me know if they bought it and they enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.